Hello everyone, we are Chất VP2 group. We are Hoàng Thị Lan, Trần Thương Huyền, Đỗ Thị Thanh Huyền, and Vũ Xuân Linh. And today we are so excited to share our service learning projects, opening free English classes for kids in Minh Châu Island, Hanoi. Our goal is to help children on the island gain in better English skills, which will support their education and future career opportunities. So my name is Hoàng Thị Lan and my student ID is 2025600104. And today I would like to share with you all some overall information. First, about the communities that we choose, which is Minh Châu Island. Second, the problem we need to address here. And the last, I want to talk about the importance of solving the problem. Now, let's see the location of Minh Châu Island. Where is Minh Châu? So, Minh Châu is a small and peaceful community which is 60 kilometers away from Hanoi. And it is the only island belonging to Hanoi, surrounded by the Red River. Why is well known for the beauty and tourism potential. It faces challenges in daily life and education. And you can see in the picture, because it's surrounded by the river, so there is only one way to get in and get out of the island is by the ferry. And also, there is no high school in the village. So many students have to travel daily or even few times a day to come to school and go back. Therefore, many children have limited access to education, especially for English, both inside and outside of the school. So the problem that we need to address here, as you can see on the slide, there is no affordable or free English classes in the island at the moment. And the second, there is not good internet access, so it's limited to English learning resources. Because of those, its impact on children's future opportunities. So the main problem we identified is the lack of affordable English classes for children. As you know, nowadays without English skills, these children may face difficulties in higher education and job opportunities. And from the slide, you can see the pictures of the students have to travel by the ferries to go to school and go back. And the next picture is a picture of local life here with the cows, and they're doing some farming works. So why solving the problem is important to the people living in this island? So, as you know, learning English is no longer optional. It is essential. Because English can help these children find better jobs in the future. More importantly, providing free access to learning creates equal opportunities for all, regardless of family incomes and living conditions. So now, next, one of our team's member, her name is Huyền. She's going to continue with our project.
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name is Đỗ Thị Thanh Huyền and my ID is 2025600023. Today I'm very honest to introduce our project, free English class for children in Minh Châu Island. This project is very special for us because it's not focused on education, but also represents our desire to contribute our time, our energy, our knowledge to communities. We believe that every tribe, no matter where they live, deserve to access opportunity to learn and grow. And we believe that in today's world, English is the most powerful tool to open door in their future. So, and we also know that English is not just a school subject; it's a global language of communication, of technology, of opportunities. And many children in the big cities already have access to a good English classes. However, children in remote areas often do not, and it creates a gap in education. So with this project, our main goal is to give these students better access to English classes so that we will not left behind. We want them to feel confident, motivated, and prepare for their future. Now, let's start with methods. We want to make a fun and interactive experience. For example, we want to use song to improve their English skills, game to practice their vocabularies, storytelling to build imagination, and role play to improve their communication. Instead of just memorizing words, children will be encouraged to speak more, and more. This way, English becomes more than a subject, it's become a part of their daily activities. Our teaching methods, our teaching philosophy is that learning happens best when the children feel happy and engaged. Now let's move on the resources and volunteers. The teacher will be the four of us. Each member of our team has graduated from university with a strong English background, and we are currently working in the teaching, education, and English translation. But we do not want to work alone. We want to recruit volunteer from language universities in Hanoi. They will support our classes and also join weekend English clubs with their children. These volunteers will not receive pay, but they will gain valuable experience and the joy of contribute to the society. As for the result, we will use the combination of materials such as the same textbook and flashcard as we use in English Center in Hanoi, and visuals such as picture, poster, and card, and the online resources including videos and interactive exercise. Classes will be held in the evening on the weekdays with at least one main teacher and one assistant. On the weekend, we will also organize English club where students from different classes can come together and play interactive games, participate in cultural exchange activities. This will give them more opportunities and safe environment to practice their English outside of the classroom. Now let's move on the benefits. We believe that our projects bring many benefits. The first, it helps children improve their English communication skills, which is essential for their future and their career. The second, it gives students in remote areas equal access to education, reducing the gap between urban and rural community. Third, it boosts children confidence, teamwork, creativities, as they often work together in games, role plays, and group projects. Fourth, it creates the cultural exchange opportunities. Volunteers from Hanoi will learn about the lifestyle of local communities, while the children will learn more about the outside world through interaction with young, enthusiastic teachers. And finally, this project inspires the spirit, community's contribution. We believe that a small step today can bring a big impact tomorrow. In conclusion, our solution may look simple, but it carries a strong message. Education can change life. By providing free English classes, we hope to open new doors for the children in Minto Island and encourage them to dream bigger. It's not just about teaching language, it is about sharing opportunities, connecting people, and building a stronger, more caring community. Thank you very much for listening. Now it will be time for another member to continue our presentation about the projects, and that is our team leader, Thương Huyền.
Thank you, Huyền. My name is Trần Thu Huyền. My student ID is 2025. 6000126. So now I will talk more about the general project plan. So we divided the project into four main parts, as you can see on the slide. So in July 2025, so we will make the action plan and find the location for the class and contact to the leader of the island to get the permission. So in August, we choose a suitable curriculum and make the detailed plan, lesson plans, and announce the class information to the children on the island. So from August to December 2025, we implement the project. So we will review the efficiency of the project every 3 months. So from next year, from January to December, so we also continue implementing the project and review continuously. And we also contact the primary and the secondary school on the island. So based on the human resources and the materials, so I calculated the financial budget. You can see on the slide the general cost. So based on the general cost, I calculated the budget for the period of time here from July to September 2025. We expect to use only our team member take charge in teaching. So the cost total here will be around 16,500,000 Vietnam đồng. And from for the next 3 month period of time from October to December, so we expect to get the teaching assistant. So we will prepare the budget for 5,700,000 đồng. And for next year, 2026, we expect to pay 22,800,000 for next year. Now let's look into the step implementing. Let's look we divide the step here into 10 steps. So the first step, we go to Minh Châu Island to find the location for the classroom. That should be safe and affordable for us. Next, we discuss with the island leader to get the permission. So after that, we find the financial support. So for the first 3 month period of time, our team members will need the main financial support, give the main financial support. But for a long time, we need to find other financial supporting resources. And after that, our team will meet and choose a suitable curriculum, and we buy the material and design, organize a class schedule, and divide students into groups by level. We also prepare the lesson plans and find the volunteer from the language university or the NGOs. So after preparing the class, we start English classes. So every 3 months, we will review the efficiency of the project. So when implementing the project, we find some challenges. First, the transportation, because Minh Châu Island is an island, so it's not easy for others to travel to the island. So we're getting the teacher material or the volunteer to the island regularly will be difficult or unreliable and costly, especially when the weather is unpredictable. So the training, we need to train the local assistant to continue the classes after the volunteer leave. So after the volunteer commitment, because traveling for long distance is not easy, so it's not easy to them to continue that for a long period of time. And the continuity after the first phase, who will continue for the teaching, so that we need to think for the long-term planning to overcome the short-term risk. The funding, even if the classes are free, but we still need to pay for the transportation, the material, and the food or snack for the children. The scheduling, children may need to help their parents, the fishing, farming, or chores. So we need to decide which suitable schedule for them. So to overcome the challenges, we find out some kind of solution. First, we need to find a flexible schedule for children. Next, we train the local volunteer to teach the children, and we use a low cost and creative material like the song, the games, or storytelling. And we partner with the local school or the authorities, and we build the community trust by involving parents in activities. So let's look the expected result. We have the expected result for the children, so they can improve their basic English skill. They can commute with the basic communication. and improve the learning habits so they can learn actively, not passively as now. They can gain the confidence and the curiosity. And for the long-term opportunity, we also expect them to open the doors for further study and the tourism-related job, or they can get the scholarships. And for the community, we expect to raise the educational awareness from the parents and the tourism livelihood benefit. They can get the visitor from outside to go to the island, and the children with English can introduce them about the island. And they also raise the community pride because the community invests in the education. And for the teacher and volunteers, they can gain the teaching experience or the cultural exchange, the personal fulfillment. So when they help the children, so they can motivate themselves to have further project in the future. And for the project sustainability, the foundation, this project will be the foundation for the future learning. And the local capacity building, they can build more because the local teaching system or the older student can continue the project after the volunteer leave. And the potential expansion, because some kind of the success in this project, so the NGO or other institution like school can evolve in teaching English for the children on the island, so they can be a bigger project in the future. Thank you. And now Linh will give you tell you about the conclusion of this project.